Now, I ain't never seen that in my life. I don't even know what it is to this day. Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Atia. You can call me Tia or Sunny, whichever one you like, girls. So today I am going to be doing a wax horror stories. So if you guys don't know, if you've been here for a while or if this is your first video, my name is Atia. I have been an esthetician for about 2 years now. 2 or 3 years now. Why can I not remember that? Oh wow, actually 4 years. I did it in 2017. Wow, look how time just be flying. Started waxing at the European Wax Center. That was like my first real place where I started waxing, and I worked there for about 1.5 years, I want to say. It might have been like a half a year, honestly. Yeah, I'm not sure. And there were just a lot of things that I saw on the job that I'm going to tell you guys about that you will probably be surprised about later. Yeah, disclaimer, so this isn't like to look at my clients any type of way. This is literally for learning purposes for the Kitty Chronicles that I'm going to start. It's a little series that I'm going to start on my channel just to give you guys some information about your vagina health and your vagina in general, because a lot of girls don't know. So I'm here to tell you the ins and the outs, good, the bad, and the ugly purple. It's going to be a little entertaining for you guys because y'all know how I am. I'm very extra. So I have about 4 stories. They're gonna be quick, short, straight to the point. All right, so boom, let's get started. Okay, so the first story is odor. So I've had a couple of clients come to me and they didn't smell too normal. So there's a natural odor that you have, and that's like that like the discharge. Your discharge shouldn't smell like, it really shouldn't smell like anything. It should kind of smell like water. So you know when like water's been sitting for a minute, that's kind of how your discharge should smell. It shouldn't smell like urine or fish or BO. Like it shouldn't smell like any of that. Your discharge should not smell strong. I hope that makes sense. Like if you get a whiff of it, it's like, oh, okay, like that's just normal. But if you get a whiff and it's like, ooh, I'm about to pass out, that is not good. That can mean a couple of things with your health, that you're not drinking enough water. It can mean that you have some type of internal issues, like you might have a cyst, you might have BV, you might have some type of vaginal fungus, a yeast infection, and that's not good. So this person, she was kind of heavier, and she came to me, opened up her legs. It was a lot of discharge. Her discharge was normal, but it was the odor. When I say normal, I mean like it wasn't like cottage cheese. Your discharge should not be looking like cottage cheese. That's a no. That's a red flag, and you need to go to the gynecologist, schedule an appointment. Like seriously. I continued the service, but after the service, I'm like, thank God, because I was ready to get up out that room. I was ready to get up out that room. She had a lot of sweating going on down there, so I had to use a lot of powder, and the wax got stuck a couple of times, and she was used to it because she never came regularly. She came like every 8 weeks or something like that, or like every 7 weeks or something like that. So she ain't come regularly, and then her hair was thick, so the sweat with the thick coarse hair, it just was a double homicide. Okay, it was a double homicide, and we was going through it in there. After I was done, you know, we checked her out and everything. When I came back to the room, I still smelled her. And that's what I mean by strong. Like your discharge should not leave a odor when you leave the room. This client's issue was that she probably needs to use some type of powder She might need to start carrying like baby wipes with her or some type of feminine wipes to just, you know, freshen up throughout the day because she's, you know, she sweats a lot. So that's what I would have recommended to rectify that issue. If that was like my friend, I would have told her like, maybe, you know, you should carry some wipes around or something like that to help you out down there. Client number 2. This has actually happened with 2 clients of mine. She, you know, we did the Brazilian, everything. If you don't know what a Brazilian is, because I know some people don't know what Brazilians are, you can get everything off the top, which is the top part of your vagina and then your labias. Or if you want to leave like a strip or a triangle, you can do that. And then it also includes a butt strip. Or you can get the full bikini. And the full bikini is pretty much everything except for the booty strip. She lifted her legs up and then I see a little boo chip, a little boo crumb in her booty cheeks. And guess what I did? I went on and laid that wax and pulled it and it was gone. Like, you don't tell people that they got boo-boo in their butt. Like, no, that's embarrassing, and 2, it never, you know, happened with her before. So it probably was just, you know, a little oopsie mistakes. You know, we all got them. To rectify that, get you some wipes. Boom. Get you some wipes, wipe your booty until you don't see no more brown, okay? So you don't have them issues, so you don't have them problems, because we ain't trying to have boo-boo crumbs in the drawers. We ain't trying to have no skid marks in the drawers neither. That one wasn't that bad though. You know, that's natural. But let me tell y'all about this other client. Baby, this next client number 3, she actually never came to me before. I ain't never seen her a day in my life, and I never saw her afterwards. I don't know if I made a face through the mask or what, but child, hopefully I didn't. But anyways, so this client, she had fungus on her labia. It was green and it was like a pack. Now, I ain't never seen that in my life. I don't even know what it is to this day. But I had asked some seasoned waxers, and I was like, this lady had like green on her labia, like in the inside of her labia. And they was like, oh, that's a fungus. And I was like, huh? Like, so I don't know what it could have came from. You need to be looking at your vagina. If something look off, if something is itching, if something is not looking how it normally looks, y'all need to look at y'all's bodies. Okay, I look at my body all the time. I have my mom look at my body. If I feel a little bump somewhere, I'm like, Mom, what is this on my butt? Like, can you take a picture of it? Type thing. That's how I am, okay? We will play that over here. We'll play that. That was just crazy. And it didn't smell. Her discharge was normal. Everything was normal. But I ain't never seen her ever again. I was concerned. Because if I had saw her again, I probably would have told her, because a fungal infection on your vagina, that's like very serious. So that is something that you would go to your OBGYN for. I ain't an OBGYN, so I don't know what type of fungal infection it was. I ain't even going to try to decipher that. We'll be on client number 4 now. Client number 4. So this one was kind of funny. Thankfully, it didn't smell. So you probably know where I'm getting at, but I was pulling the wax strip. Cooper, what you doing? This person, she got a Brazilian, and I think it was her first, it was her first time getting a Brazilian. So she was super, super, super nervous. We laid, I think, like 2 or 3 wax strips, fine. Then we laid like the 4th one, which was on her, the 4th one. So the 4th one goes on your labia. And sis, pass gas. She let a little toot out. And thankfully, it wasn't like no big, loud, like long fart, because I would have cracked up. I did chuckle because she was like, you know, if you're a wax specialist too, you know, people be like wiggling and like doing a whole bunch. So she was like doing all that. She was kind of like how I was when I did my first Brazilian on myself. The things that you see and hear when you're a wax tech. Ooh, and it's a bunch of stories that I got from like people telling me stuff that's confidential. I ain't about to spill that. But yeah, and then the last client is just, I want to tell you guys that I've seen so many vaginas in my day. You will really appreciate the female body and your body when you see all of the types of vaginas that people have. Some people have huge lips. Some people have, like, I call it the roof, like that's the top part. Some people have really, you know, big top parts and no labia. Like, it's just so many vaginas that I've seen. I've seen somebody have no lips, no top part, like not no top part, but she didn't have like any fat to her top part or any fat to her labia. It was just straight. It was like this, boop, boop. I hope that if you are younger, like if you are like 16, 13, and you're looking at yourself and you're like, why my stuff look like that? Please remember that your body is unique and there are so many bodies in the world. Everybody literally does not have the same vagina. Nobody has the same vagina. So who cares? It's just all about preference. So never think that your vagina is ugly because it's on you, and if you look good, it's cute. And that's just on what? Period. It's gonna look different. It ain't supposed to look cute, honestly. It's for peeing and intercourse. Like, don't nobody care. And let me be the first to tell you, guys, some guys do pay attention and they probably be a little psychotic. Let me let you know that right now. They probably a little psychotic. They probably some narcissists, and they're probably a little manipulative. You don't want them. If they paying attention to that, you don't want them. But most guys do not care. Okay? Remember that. Client number 6. This is the last one. So I've had a client come to me and her labia was pink. The waxer before me, not at the European Wax Center, but at another wax place, burned her. The wax was up too high and it burnt her labia. So it was pink and irritating. I was like, I can't do service on you. Her skin was also very dry. And most of the time you shouldn't do service on people that have really dry skin at the start of the service, because if it's dry and peeling, even if you put like the oil on before, it's most likely going to dry and peel after too. So for, you know, lotioning down there, please lotion. Put some lotion on it. You know, put some lotion on your bikini line area. Put some lotion on the top part. Make sure she real like smooth and buttery and stuff. Because if you are getting waxes or if you're shaving, you do not want that skin to be irritated. Okay, it's wet in a labia, but it'd be dry everywhere else. Don't do that. Don't use Vaseline. Vaseline is going to clog your pores up. Do you hear me? It is going to clog your pores up. Don't use any type of Vaseline on your vagina. And the only part that you're gonna moisturize is the top part and on the outer parts of the labia, not inside, okay? You can use a regular lotion. Shea butter is good. Cocoa butter is good. Regular lotion like from Nivea, CeraVe, those types of lotions are fine. You can use them down there. Just make sure whatever you use is not scented. It doesn't have like a fragrance added to it. Let your body have its own natural like, I don't know why I'm laughing. It's probably because I've had younger females come to me and they put like vanilla down there so it can smell good. And you're really doing the opposite. Like, you can put that type of stuff on your legs and stuff if you want it to smell good for those types of activities. But putting vanilla on your vagina is literally counterintuitive. You're making it smell worse because it's going to be sweating in those crevices. So make sure it doesn't have a fragrance, okay? No fragrance. If it's shea butter, natural, you know, that's natural fragrance. But just make sure you don't put some Bath and Body Works down there. All right, you guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed those little horror stories, scary stories, shocking stories really, from when I was a wax specialist. I really missed waxing, like the stories that people told me, us talking about just whatever while I'm in somebody's like whole vagina waxing them. It's just like, it's just so dope. I just love females. Like, we just be like, let's go sis, you know? I love it. If you have not found an OBGYN, please make sure that you find one. You can ask your whoever your doctor is. I'm pretty sure you can ask them and they can refer you to somebody to start going to an OBGYN. I say once you hit that stage where you have your period, you should start going to OBGYN. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful, helpful, and hopefully inspiring. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Comment down below what you want to see next. I definitely want to get a more seasoned wax specialist to come and talk to you guys about some of the questions you guys asked me on Instagram. So definitely stay tuned for that. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you aren't already and be a part of the gang. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.